What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to episode 63 of The Flip. I'm your host, Tambo, but I go by Beezy. As you can see, I'm in my little gym gear, so you know it's a little different today. But to the left of me, I got my guy.
Let's the Flex. This is the Flipside podcast, which is a weekly episode of media, sports, entertainment original.
And Party got the lasagna over there looking nice.
He cooking it up.
Show him your plate on the pie, man.
See that shit?
The broccoli in there too.
Nah, that's avocado sauce.
I thought that was broccoli.
Yeah.
So Lex, you know, since you know Party got a little plate over there, like, you know, how do you feel about, you know, like a woman that can't cook, and do you feel like that's somebody that like you could be with long term, or you know that's something you could just work around? 'Cause, I mean, it's cooking. You
Yeah,
probably cook.
I can work around it as long as you put an effort in, like, cause it's really the thought that count. You can, anything you practice, you're gonna get better at. It's just, do you want to learn? You know.
I feel like for me, like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of feel like I'm a little hard on it. Like, if a bitch can't cook, I feel like that's something that you ain't learned just growing up. And you know how sometimes there's females out there who just grew up spoiled and they don't know no better?
Yeah.
Like, imagine if, you know, you ain't ever have to lift your hand really doing no chores or cooking for the household. Like, you know, some females I know, like my sister and them was like came up like that. My girl told me she came up like that. So it's like, I feel like if you don't know how to cook, then that's a red flag, because there's a lot of things you probably don't know how to do.
Red flag for sure.
So yeah, if a female can't cook, I don't know. Party, what about you? What you think?
I don't give a shit. I can cook. I don't give a
Party say he
But
put
like,
it
what
down.
if you chilling one day and then you want her to cook for you, like on some, you know what I mean? And then she just never cook, never want to pick up no pot or pan, nothing.
It's, I care. That shit do get annoying and shit. My girl don't cook right now. She just want to eat.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know me shit,
Nah,
but you
yeah.
been how to cook.
If you not trying to pick up a pot, pan, none of that shit dead.
All right, what about if she ain't trying to pick up a broom or a dustpan?
Super dead. I can't work around that.
If you can't cook, okay, that's one thing. But if you're dirty and shit,
Yeah, I can't work around that shit.
But I got a crazy story about that, because I remember in high school, I ain't gonna lie, this episode I ain't gonna name drop. Last episode I was tweaking, I was a little tipsy, so I don't know why I was just name drop. Wait, was that the last episode or was that the
I
episode
think
before that?
2 episodes.
I was tipsy as hell just name dropping, but I ain't gonna lie. But basically, this was in high school. It was this girl I like to talk to. I like the only thing I'm gonna say is her name started with an S. But basically, I remember like this one time I went over her house, and when I went in there, like, you know, coming to the living room, you know, like the living room kind of looked a little like, you know, okay, but it wasn't like, you know, up to par.
Yeah.
So then I go in a room, bro, the bitch got a little trash can in there full of hella clothes, well, not clothes, but trash, snacks and shit. I'm not gonna lie, like, had a little tampon package in there.
Yeah.
And then also, like, you know, just like, you know how people eat with food, with, like, you know, food, and then they'll leave it around the house and shit. Well, they leave it around the room, and they don't throw the plate away, and the plate look a little crusty. That's how I was looking. Then also the bed ain't have no mattress on it, but the mattress had little stains on it. So I remember, like, nigga, I'm in there just thinking like, damn, like, but the bitch looked good though. That's the thing, like, she looked
A
good.
lot of bad bitches live like that.
But it's just like, that shit turned me off.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, I went ahead and did it, but it was
I know
just like, but it was just like, I'm not gonna lie, like, that house was like uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable. And I feel like shit like that disrespectful. Like, you don't respect me enough to, like, clean up. Like, everybody room gonna get dirty from time to time, but if you know you got company, you gonna tidy that bitch up.
Bro, and then it was one time, I'll never forget this story, bro. I was, like, this back when I first got my Blueberry, right? Like, you remember my old car, the little Saturn, the 2005 Saturn, that hoe was a little beat. And then the hood was red. It was,
had a beat car too.
that shit was ugly. So, and nigga had like over 500,000 miles. That shit was beat.
That shit used to break down right.
He used to cut off when I drove out. Then they come back on. But yeah, but then, so I remember like, you know, the park over there by my crib, like, bro, they used to be my little spot. Every time I had to play, they used to always be my little spot. So I remember the girl pull up on me, like, you know, she had tents. At the time, the Blueberry, like, bro, I didn't have tents on it. It was an old fucked up car. I'm not finna make it look cool to put tents. Like,
Yeah.
so I really didn't care about it. So we went in her car and shit, backseat, nigga. I remember, like, bro, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm hitting her from the back. Tell me why a roach, a big ass roach crawling across her back. Damn. She told me something, kept going. And I was just like, bro, what? Then it started beating on her hair. I remember she started freaking out. Bro, that was one of the funniest sex days of my life, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
Up like her.
But I mean, it was just, it was like a little uncomfortable. I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? This shit weird. Like, but then she started like crying, trying to act as if she didn't know the roaches was in her car. She kill that. Nah, nigga, you kill it. Nigga, you know your pets.
It's a normal day for you.
Like, I swear, like, she tried to tell me to kill it, like she didn't know this was. I'm like, bro, I've never seen like nobody with roaches in her car.
Yeah, nah.
Now, that shit was crazy. Like those, like, but then also some of the roaches that was in there was looking like the little thick ones, the little big ones, like the ones that come from like
more than one.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably seen at least 4.
I would have left like
I probably at least seen 4, like 3 at least the regular small ones that be in the house, and 1 big one that probably came from outside. I don't know, but like it was one of them big ass roaches, and one of the beetle. It was like one of the big ones. Oh, what's the big ones called? Those probably fly, right? Like those ones that
fly dangerous, no cap.
Shit, that bitch had me in danger. She had me in danger in that damn car.
Yeah, I feel like if you know you got roaches in your car, don't try to invite no nigga in there.
Cause bro, I'm not gonna lie, like it's some females, like I'm not gonna lie that I would say over time that I eventually winded up like cause you could be around some. I ain't gonna lie, cause growing up, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, it was some females that would look good, but you could tell how they carried themselves coming to school or just how they were. Like if they didn't really like too much care about how they hygienic priorities were. Yeah. Like they didn't care about how it was. So certain females you probably could be like, okay, it makes sense why, but now like in 2025 I understand that more. But back then, like, if a female look good but she not coming to school like smelling like ass or mustard like that, but she looking like, kind of like dressed kind of mid, or she look mid, now I could probably, do something with that. But then when you get to the crib and it's like, damn, I kind of figured some shit like that was going to pop off. I don't know.
Yeah, nah, that's an uncomfortable situation.
Like, yeah, shit like that, I don't know. But would you be able to deal with a girl that had a crazy ex, or like, or just as a man, you don't care about no crazy ex?
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that shit either. You just, even if you a nice girl and it ain't got nothing to do with you, it's just another liability for me to even like have to deal with some shit like that when there's other girls out there with no ex.
I mean, but shit, well, the way I look at it, shit, like I don't be worried about no crazy exes and nothing like that, because I know how I am. It's like I'm not gonna let nobody scare me. The only thing I'll probably be scared of is a fucking dog. That's about it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I ain't scared of shit else. So it's like shit, like like a human being, we all bleed the same way. So if you sitting up here that throw it off behind a female, nigga, you need to find God, cause you cannot lose your sanity behind no female. Then especially if you're not with her no more. Yeah. Like, nigga, go find God.
I just think of it like extra work that I don't gotta do. Like if I'm at the crib, niggas trying to pull up and shit and texting my phone and all this and that, I'm gonna just cut you off, because there's like plenty of other girls.
Exactly. Like,
even if it's not your fault, for real.
I swear. You see, well, I'm not gonna lie. Then it is another thing I look at too, where I would say, like, I mean, bro, there's good girls out there that you ain't gotta worry about that shit from. Cause I ain't gonna lie, 9 times out of 10, it's like, bro, most of the time that crazy ex shit, it'd be like some ghetto hoes, or like it'll be like, some females who just happen to mess with the wrong nigga. You know what I mean? Like it'll be some shit like that. But at the same time, it's like, if you really rock with this bitch, like, and you rock with her like you say you rock with her, and she just happened to have that one factor, shit, like what you gonna do? Like fight the nigga?
Hell no.
Exactly. So if you're not gonna fight him, it's like shit. The best thing you could do is just shit. I mean, but it's just like if you like her like that, I'll say shit just thug it out.
She just be a girl I hit a few times. I'm not pursuing a relationship with a nigga that's constantly like trying to text us and shit, pulling up and doing weird shit.
The nigga sending you gun pictures and shit.
Hell yeah, hell no, it's weird like
he gonna put then they gonna be just you gonna be walking out there, he the nigga driving away.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Like what the hell? I mean, throwing rocks at the balcony and shit.
Bro, I'm gonna be like, bro, get your childish ass.
So yeah, you got too much going on, baby.
Bro, I ain't gonna. I remember the one time I had that happen to me, but it was with a female. Bro, it was one of my exes, bro. Like, nigga, I'm sitting outside the car. Well, like one, I remember I had just came from this little party. It was me, Keys, and Darius. But I'll tell you about how that party went after. But so Darius in the back seat, fucked up, sleep. Like this nigga, like I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, bro, Darius know this shit. Back in the day, Darius used to be pissy drunk all the goddamn time.
Damn.
He used to be that nigga in the party just
fucked up.
Sleep every party. Darius was blacked out. That nigga always left blacked out every single time. So I remember we leaving the party. It's like maybe 4 in the morning, 3. Like it's like maybe 4, 3 in the morning or something like that. We came from IHOP. Bro, I'm going home. Tell me why my ex is pulling off. I'm like, what the fuck?
From the crib?
Yeah, from my crib. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
hell no.
And then I'm like trying to make sure, like the bitch ain't do nothing, but like I noticed she was just following me. Like it was just weird. Then I remember, like back then, but I remember this is when I was getting a little chubbier. So shit, 4 o'clock in the morning, nigga, that's a happy hour for me for food. Nigga, so shit, I go over there, I go to Jack in the Box, go give me a little cheeseburger, and back then I used to get the cheeseburger with the Oreo shake, with the chicken sandwich, and then I'm eating. But I ain't gonna lie, like I don't know why I used to eat that much, but I used to eat that much. Like that shit was insane.
You probably was geeked up.
Hell nah, like shit, bro. Back then I wasn't even like, bro. I swear to God, like, bro, I wasn't high, nothing. Like, bro, I was just eating, bro, just eating. Bro, I'm eating this shit, I'm drinking. But, well, like, I was drinking my shake on the way to the crib. I'm driving, drinking. Bro, she's circling back again.
4 a.m.?
Like, yeah, and I'm about to text, I'm like, bro, like, just to, like, be respectful. Like, this is my people's, like, house. And it's like, if you run into my mom and dad, that's on you. Like, bro, I can't do nothing about it. That's on you. Yeah. And so you better stop that crazy shit now, because they gonna either A, like, you know, see, bro, what the hell you got going on, or B, call the cops on you. And if you want to go to jail for being a dumbass, then go right along ahead. But shit, go ahead. Next thing you know, I go home, I like go to sleep and shit, wake up in the morning. 10 why, like this is like, you know, during like UNT hours and too, like, you know, when we was like still in school. So back then I was commuting to campus. Yeah. So my dad, like while I was finna get ready to go to like school in the morning, my dad, he called me and was like, yeah, like it was this white car, like we seen this white car on the Ring camera, like and it was sitting out there for like a while. Do you know who that is? I already knew who it is, but I started lying. I'm like, no, I don't know who that could be. Next thing you know, I go to my car. I'm about to get in my car to get ready to go to school. Tell me why my windshield was cracked. And that's why if y'all see my windshield, it's, well, like on my old car is cracked. That's where that came from. Yeah. And I was like, bro, what the fuck, bro?
This would be crazy. I'm gonna call the lives on the bitch. She try.
I'm not gonna lie. And the crazy thing about it, bro, like, cause you know how females have histories of, oh, I'm busting niggas' windows. Bro, I was gonna be the first nigga to press charges on a bitch doing some shit like that. But then I thought about it, and I was like, I'm gonna just tie it into the car wreck that happened anyway, that you know had the settlement from. So I was just trying to just do that. But even then, I was just like, bro, I really should have pressed charges, because it's like, bro, there's no reason why somebody should act like that. Yeah. Like, nigga, female, male or not, nigga, you tripping. Like, what the fuck? Like, you should never lose your sense behind nobody.
Girl with shit like that, it's best to call the laws, because if you do anything to retaliate, you going to jail.
Bro, I was pissed. Like, I'm like, Like, bro, and that's the whole thing I kept thinking. I was like, bro, like, I know I'm a man, so if I would have, did something, I'm the one getting in trouble. Like,
That's gonna be their first thing.
Bro, that shit, I'm not gonna lie, that shit, like, bro, that was one of the biggest moments, like, bro, I feel like, bro, but it's crazy because with Darius, I remember the one time I was at Darius' house, he was just getting out of a situation like this too, where it was just like, I remember like I ain't gonna name drop either, but like remember I told you Darius had that Challenger, that gray one, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I remember, bro, this girl Darius was fucking with. She threw a brick through this nigga windshield. He sent me the picture. The brick was
that
sitting
girl
in
had
that
cut the loss for sure.
Bro, I was just like,
Okay.
nigga. I'm like, bro, why you not? I'm like, bro, if I was you, bro, call the laws, bro, because y'all told me not to, nigga. Nigga, that's a windshield. Nigga, you gotta drive. And then I think it was finna rain that day.
And she wild.
Like, so I remember Darius was trying to drive his car with the brick still in that hole on the windshield. I'm like, bro, if you don't get your crazy, I'm like, hell no, you gonna kill yourself, bro. Like, don't drive that shit. So then that's when I remember, like, this nigga wound up going to, like, the place where you go replace your windows and shit, spent $500.
Damn.
I'm like, bro, you could have sued her, bro. Then that could have been a settlement. $500 for some shit you didn't even do.
Yeah, nah, this bullshit.
Like, bro, that shit was insane.
Was that the last day he was fucking with her, or he went back?
He kept fucking with her until she did some more crazy shit, and then that's when he was like, fuck it. But I ain't gonna lie, that's one thing. Like, bro, I'm glad Darius has on that little fitness shit now. His journey. Cause I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, this nigga will tell you, bro, this nigga was tweaking, bro. Tweaking hard. And then, but let me tell you about that story though before, my car got, beat up.
Yeah.
So boom. I remember this is crazy because me and J. Key at the time was 19. This was like me and J. Key, like we had caught a 2-man with 2 grown females that was like 28 finna be 29. And every day, bro, we talk about this story because we like, bro.
They was twins?
Nah, hell nah. Like one of them was like, they was just homegirls, but it was like, so the female was having like a going away party because I think she was moving to Atlanta or something. So her people was like throwing a little party, but it's crazy because her little brother had invited me and Keys. So, we brung Darius and shit. And then, we up there getting drunk and shit, we turning up. So boom, tell me why, like, one of them little YNs from Fort Worth and shit. Do you remember that nigga Lorenzo?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
A black ass nigga. So Lorenzo, this nigga, like, this nigga started shooting out the a parking lot in the apartments and shit. So old girl get mad. Everybody get the fuck out of my apartment right now.
Getting it hot.
Bro, because I mean shit, like you can get the laws on them and shit like that, and it's a little kickback, like forward, a little kickback and shit. So you know how that shit go. We got a young boy playing all that shit. So mind you, we had just took Darius to the car because Darius was drunk real bad, and I told you Darius always used to black out.
Yeah.
So Darius was in the back because this is back when I was driving my Blueberry. So Darius was. Oh no! That's when I first got my white car when that shit happened with the crack.
Yeah.
Darius was in my back seat laying, just sleep. Mind you, bro, me and J. Keys we didn't really know any of them females or nothing, bro. We was looking at them all goddamn night because it's 2 grown females and shit, and people had threw a little get together for them. So it was like we was seeing some people we knew and shit that was our age and shit and a little bit older, but it was like, bro, we all wanted to just do that. So boom, tell me why, like. I guess the female and her homegirl been looking at me and Keys all night. So while we finna get ready to leave, they tell us to stay back. I'm like, me and Jeremiah was like, what the fuck, bro? We just thinking like, bro, what the fuck, bro? These 2 grown hoes, we 19 years old. Like, nigga, I haven't even turned 20 yet. I was like, bro, we're 19, you know what I mean? And this was back when niggas was drinking a pink Whitney, Crown, and all that bullshit.
Yeah,
we
that
be
nasty
drinking.
shit.
Bro, a Hennessy, all that, bro. Like, no tequila, just straight bullshit. So, I remember, nigga, we go up, like, shit, we walk, back upstairs. Bro, me and Keys and the 2 girls, like, we taking shots and shit. Next thing you know, J. Keys go to the back room. with the other bitch or whatever, bro, instantly, like, all you hear is beds going, the bed springs and shit. I'm like, Keys already done fuck, like, what the fuck? Like, bro, they know what they want. Next thing you know, the girl, well, I'm not gonna name drop. I was finna say the name. I don't know why I keep doing that shit. She winds up, like, me and her wound up being funny and shit, putting our ear to the door, and I'm like laughing like, this nigga J Keys, what the fuck? Like, I'm laughing. She talking about some, well, they ain't finna just have fun without us. I'm thinking she was trying to do some order. I'm gonna say, what the fuck she talking about? But then we wound up going to her room, nigga, instantly, bro. I remember, like, she just telling me, she was just like talking, like, you know, she was kind of a little tipsy, but she told me to bring the bottle in there. Yeah. So I take the bottle in there. She wound up just like start, you know, talking to me and shit, like rousing me up. Next thing you know, bro, like, tell me why I'm looking in my pocket. Cause we had just came from Cuts Unlimited and got condoms because Nate was giving them out. Yeah. But the thing is, there was lifestyles. I know you remember them lifestyles, guys.
Cheap, weak.
The little cheap, bro.
So middle school.
I just grabbed one from Nate because I knew we was finna go out, and back then, me and Jeremiah and Darius, like, every time we used to go out, we used to always try to have plays set up after the kickback, you know. Yeah. So I remember, nigga, like, I just grabbed a condom, like, nigga, I didn't even know which one I picked up, if it fit me, and then I just grabbed one. Nigga, but the thing is, when I pull it out of my pocket while I'm in front of the girl and shit, tell me why it was a little red one. And I was like, what the fuck? But I didn't want her to see that I had pulled that little bullshit out.
Lifestyle out.
It was a little bullshit red lifestyle, and tell me my dumb ass hit it wrong. Damn. But I'm not gonna lie, it was the flex of me hitting a grown bitch when I was 19. I was just like, I kind of had to hit, bro. I just had to do it.
You used to hit all the hoes raw.
I wasn't hitting shit raw. Nigga, I was hitting every now and then raw, but hell no, I wasn't hitting nothing raw. But I was just like, but the whole time, I'm like, bro, I cannot believe I hit this bitch raw, bro. This shit is insane. I really hit this bitch raw. And then, but the thing is, at the same time, huh?
And she was grown.
She was grown, but the thing is, she looked, bro, I'm gonna show you her Instagram right now, bro. Fuck it. But I'm not gonna name drop nobody. Stop playing.
Type shit.
Bro.
Yeah, nah, she bad.
Exactly. So, bro, so nigga, it was kind of worth it doing it. So then I was just like, so then, you know, me and Keys, we leave, like, and shit, cause like, you know, after a while, like, shit, I think, like, her little brother and them was coming back up there, cause they all, you know, lived together and shit. Mm-hmm. So me and Jay Keys, we leave. We in the car, we turned up talking about this shit, like, what the fuck we
telling stories to each other and shit.
And then, bro, I'm not gonna lie, all was well until shit, my like my window got cracked. Damn. Literally. All was well until my shit got cracked, bro. Like, bro, like, but like, what brings me to my next question about getting cracked? How would you react if, you know, a girl that you go out with, like, somebody touched her, like, grab her ass while she was with you? What would you do? Like, how people be doing on the skits?
I'm a tweet. I'm a fight, bro. Beat them up.
So let them be like, come on, bro, I'm just trying to touch your girl ass.
Just beat them up some more.
He like, come on, bro, for a video.
Still gonna, all right, gonna some YouTube shit. I'm for sure gonna beat him up.
He like, bro, look at the camera right there, bro. This is a whole video.
Yeah, my partner's there. We gonna jump him. Easy.
I feel like first I'm gonna talk to the guy, man. You
know? He gonna, bro, what's wrong with you, bro?
Bro, them niggas be, I be like, bro, like, I be seeing them videos when they be walking on the elevator with that girl.
Oh, the escalator?
Yeah.
Beat him up too.
And then the niggas, like, they just be like, just grabbing their hand, they touch their face. And, bro, I remember I seen this one buff nigga, he grabbed the nigga and brought his ass to the other side of the elevator.
He wasn't even that buff.
He wasn't that big.
He's a regular nigga. He just mad he touched his bitch. He slung, bro, across this other side. Ah, damn. That's how I'm coming up.
Bro, and then, but I ain't gonna lie, bro, that shit crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like that shit right there is, like, insane. Like, just to get grabbed like that and nigga ain't even that much bigger than you.
Yeah. Niggas be like, when they be telling them, like, it's the cameras for a video, they be stopping. I'm still gonna punch them.
They gonna be like, come on, man, it's for a fucking video. They gonna be like, come on, man, it's for a video.
Like, if I slap a nigga and be like, no, it's the camera right there, I still slapped you. Like, you still touch my bitch.
Or would you keep getting that nigga after you? Like after he tell you the video's rolling, he like, come on, bro, it's rolling, it's rolling.
Tell him I'm not mad no more. No cap.
Bro, that shit be crazy, but
It's cause niggas be thinking everybody pussy.
I ain't gonna lie, some of them people that be doing them comedy videos, like
They do.
them skits, like you know, like Calamar White, the nigga we went to go see. I think you, well, now you didn't come with us.
I think I know.
Well, you did come with us. Remember we had went to
Calamar wasn't there though in the time I went.
Oh, I forgot you wasn't there. It was me, Lid, and Keys. Like we
think,
went to see West Comedy Show.
He used to do the power ones, like skits.
No, I don't think he was doing the skits, but he's the dude that be doing that OCDA shit.
Oh yeah, that nigga. Yeah, his shit funny.
So yeah, with Calamar, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes who's that? Oh yeah, Joseph, yeah. But yeah, with that nigga Calamar, like with him, it is sometimes where he'll be walking up into a building on some bullshit. And he kind of going a little OD, and then when they trying to tell him respectfully, bro, you gonna have to leave. He
tweaking,
and then after that, like it was one episode. I think he was trying to fight somebody, and I was like, bro, you really in the wrong, bro. Like you playing, and it's somebody everyday job, bro. Like these niggas taking their job serious, and you up here playing. So, like I can understand the comedy aspect of him getting his engagement and shit, but like, but sometimes that shit just be like. It don't be that damn funny, you know?
Yeah. If I'm at work, I'm not gonna fight a nigga for trolling though, cause like I'm not doing that for the job.
Exactly, like shit, and you know how some people just be doing shit for attention.
Yeah.
And that's really just all it is. But I mean, it be shit, you know, to each his own.
My old school partner at work today, he told me it's a video, like it's a nigga that be doing content, swole ass nigga. He said he go up to people like while they eating. And kiss the top of their head.
Oh yeah,
He
turn
turn around,
around.
he just be. I'm not going for that shit either. I don't care how big you is. I'm getting my punches off, no cap.
Oh God, that nigga be bullshit.
I can't let it slide. I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
I swear, bro. Like, and it's like, bro, like my thing too. Like, you're just thinking about this, like how people trying to do stuff for. Like, how do you feel about, like, you know, like let's say if you had a child that chose, you know, the gang culture, like how would you feel as a parent?
I feel like
feel
like I failed my child in society because I know how I am. I'm not no super gang banging ass nigga. I'm not no hoe, but like I'm not no gang banging ass nigga. So I wouldn't want my son to be that either. Cause I want to raise my son. I don't want nobody else to.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, and it also reminds me, like, you know, shout out to my partner Lil Herb, like I'm RP to Lil Herb, but it reminds me of the similar situation with Lil Herb, and it's like, now Lil Herb was my partner, and it was like over a course of time, I stopped really, you know, wanting to be around Lil Herb because of the fact, like, I started noticing the way he was moving after all the conversations we had growing up, and I've even said it, like me and my partner Chance. Like, shout out to Chance, like, we used to always talk to Lil Herb. Like the ones who really was talking to Lil Herb, the people who used to be around us growing up in high school, who was our real big brothers and shit, we used to all try to talk to Lil Herb because, for me personally, I used to always look at it like with Lil Herb, he was like little. So it's just like, I know, yeah, the shit look cool to you and, you know, people doing it on social media and, you know, that's just the flex about things. But it's like, bro, you ain't got to choose the life. Now, one thing I would say, like, Lil Herb wasn't no hoe. Like, he actually, like, you know, he chose the life and was doing shit for real. But it's just like, when you didn't have to do that, like, you know, it was a bad decision that you made. That's what I can't respect. Like, because for me, it's like, I ain't never been a follower my whole life, and I'll never start. But it's like, for some people, I do see that some people be like sitting up here, like, you know, like no matter who your friend is, like, you know, who you came up around or whatever, like, people are easily influenced by people, like, and you know that saying, like, the company you keep is who you become. So if literally this is what you doing, like, all the time, you, like, your partners around you, you're just being unproductive, doing hood shit, doing all this kind of shit, and this is all you know, like, and this is all you see because these people you care about, you're gonna want to fall into what they got going on.
Yeah.
Like literally, I seen like you know how everybody be talking about Michael Beasley, his little one-on-one shit right now.
Yeah.
Like bro, I seen Michael Beasley on an interview, cause the thing is like Michael Beasley, like he came up, DMV area, Baltimore and shit. Like he hooped with KD, kind of had a little terrible tough upbringing, but a lot of people try to say because of the way he came up, him getting drafted by the Miami Heat was bad because he just partying all the time and he wasn't taking shit serious. He loyal to the wrong niggas. But I seen this this podcast clip of him where he said that somebody had told him like, Michael Beasley, you're one of the smartest people I know, but you're loyal to the dumbest people. Yeah. And with that being said, it's like, bro, like you should know who's your frequency. I'm not finna be sitting around here hang around with straight hood niggas and niggas who ain't got shit going on and young niggas who can't tell me shit when I could be putting myself around people that's like,
trying to get somewhere.
Trying to get somewhere, ambitious, trying to work. Like all my partners, like you, like Darius, Emmanuel, Derek, shit, even like my girl, just like people in general that I rock with. Like, this shit will party. Like my brother, everybody that I'm cool with, bro. Everybody's trying to at least get somewhere. Like nobody just stuck on what they're trying to do. Like we all trying to be better and grow.
Yeah.
But if you got all that negative energy around you, you're gonna fall into that. And
true.
For some people, like they don't know no better. Like shit. Like luckily, John Moran ain't get in trouble all the way. But shit, certain situations could have really ruined his career. Like you know what I mean? Like
yeah. Some niggas wake up every day thinking about another group of niggas. And
exactly.
They don't think about how to get a dollar, how they make their mama or their girl feel better. They worrying about what another group of niggas doing. Even if haven't even been bloodshed, they be like, damn, these niggas got more money than us. Like, get you some money then. Like, try.
Exactly.
Don't just sit on Instagram hating on these niggas and calling them your ops because they got more money than you. That shit lame.
And then also too, it's just like with like a lot of that shit. It just like it is kind of like a thing like in today's society, like how where we talked about like bro in 2025 that hood shit is scaring the females away. Hey. Like females, like I ain't gonna lie, like I mean, there's still females out there who still love street dudes and shit. That's y'all, that's cool, but like it need to be more females trying to chase after the blue collar niggas, the niggas that's like actually trying to do something with themselves. Like, hoes gonna like what they like, but like at the end of the day, bro, most of these niggas is frauds and imposters.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. Like I can see like it's street niggas everywhere. Like a lot of niggas for real. But like if you portraying to be a street nigga or a gangster and you really a bitch for real, like that's the niggas I don't like. Yeah. And I don't understand it when like it's not your life. Like it's a 1,000 other different things you could be doing. But you want to be super tough and shit like that shit cool.
And it's like literally like it doesn't impress nobody. Like, and it's like
they be trying to like impress other niggas and shit.
Like you see, and that's the thing too. It's like, bro, like I'll never care about impressing no nigga. Like, should I impress females? But I don't even be caring about impressing females. Like, like the only person I'm trying to impress is myself and my family. I'm not trying to impress nobody. Yeah. Like because. Like at the end of the day, when you die alone. These people that was hating on you and all this, that, and the third, like we all gonna have our own shit to deal with. So it's like, why would you sit up here and focus on what somebody else think of you when you could be the best version of you? And I feel like a lot of people don't think about that, but also shit, it could be influencing the music, like how niggas want to be like an NBA young boy. How back when we was coming up, like niggas trying to be like Chief Keef and shit, like nigga just be you. But YouTube, how would y'all feel if your child came up to you? Well, not came up to you, but if you found out your child was just on some gang culture shit. Hit us back. And also too, like, yeah, we kind of been like a little, well, like just me personally and just us, like for the podcast. Yeah, we have been slacking with the shorts this past week. Sorry, it's been a lot going on. Shit, been grieving, life. But we will be back on that. And also too, like for me, I got some shout outs. Shout out the party. Shout out my girl. Shout out my family. Like shout out EOS because y'all getting me right. I'm finna give buff. And like also, yeah, you know, all glory to God. Shout out to the man above. Lex, you got some shout outs, man.
Shout out to me, shout out AG. This same time next month, I'm gonna have some more jewelry.
Some more jewelry?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of them Tambo chains with my face on it. I'm like that.
Hey, glad. Nah, it's gonna be some lit shit though. Y'all gonna see.
Yeah, like I tune in for Lex Jewelry, and I also too, like interviews on the way. It's been a minute, but interviews on the way. Cause I ain't gonna lie, we ain't been having no interviews in a while. But like you know how it is when you an up and coming podcast and niggas want to flake. So that's really how it go.
Hey, I got another shout out. Shout out all the Fort Worth rappers.
Fuck all the Fort Worth rappers. This, no. But yeah, but on the count of 3, you know how we do it.
Catch you on the flip side.
Catch you on the flip side.